I'm here at Bob's Bike Shop in Indialantic, and it's finally time. I need to get myself a new bike. I'm going to talk to Mark. He's going to help me out. We're going to find something perfect. So Mark, I went on the Saturday ride with Scott, down through Melbourne Beach. It was a lot of fun. He let me borrow one of the road bikes, the rental road bikes. It's not really my cup of tea. So
right.
I'm hoping you can help me out and I can have some more fun.
Absolutely. Based on conversations we've had, your son rides a mountain bike, so you'd like to maybe hit trails once in a while, but you'd still like to be able to do some rides and do some distance and speed and stuff. So I think probably what we need to look at is a mountain bike. Based upon the fact that trails. Hybrids for around here aren't great because of tire width, and most of the trails around here in Blvd have some sand on them. So I would say let's go take a look at some of the mountain bikes and we can kind of start there.
Awesome.
Two predominant wheel sizes right now are 27.5 and 29ers. 29er is probably a good place to start because it allows you to get more speed and distance when you're on the road, but it also, when you're on the trail, roll over things easier. The tires are wide enough where they're going to go through the sand that we have on some of the trails here in Blvd. So Rockhopper by Specialized is their 29er entry level. There's 3 different levels of that, and then you can keep going all the way up, full carbon fiber if you wanted to. We talk about the Rockhopper and we talk about being entry level because it allows you to get in at a good price point and see what you like about mountain bike and what you don't, and then from there you can branch off to a more expensive bike or a more specific bike for the type of riding that you want to do. We have the bike, but then we also have to talk about components, helmets for sure. Pedals are usually one of the first upgrades. You were talked about being leaned over is not necessarily as comfortable as you want it to be, so we can look at a slight riser bar, maybe a 2-inch riser bar, gloves, maybe a hydration pack. All those things, add up, so you kind of add that into the price of the bike to get your total number.
The Rockhopper, I have been looking at this one online, and it looks like a really good fit for what I'm going for. Mm-hmm. What kind of sets it apart from other bikes in this price range?
At this price range, you're starting at about $500 to $800 for the 3 levels of the Rockhopper. The quality of the bike is what sets it apart, as opposed to the components also. Each component level is going to be a little bit higher. Quality of the fork is one of the big things, starting at the entry level to the $500 to the $800 level. And that's usually one of the biggest things that sets these apart from big box stores also. Quality of the components, quality of the build, and how it's put together. Warranty and supporting local bike shops as opposed to a big box store.
Yeah. I'd love to take this one for a test ride. Can I take it up and down the street?
Absolutely. We encourage test rides for sure. Probably wouldn't sell a bike if you didn't take it for a test ride. We want to make sure that it fits right and you're happy with it.
Awesome. Well, Mark, you're spot on. That is a perfect fit. That's what I'm going for. Now, is there anything kind of the next level up? I know you have stock here, but what other options are there?
Absolutely. In the 29er, there's a Rockhopper. The next level up would be the Chisel by Specialized. And I know based upon what you talked about before, you'd like something a little splashier, a little, something that's going to pop. The new Chisel, this is kind of a retro look. It's got gum wall tires. It's got an old-fashioned paint job on it, one of the original heritage paint jobs. I think it would suit you just fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it.